Welcome to Short Stuff on Pool. No, it's been over a year since I did a gear review that has looked at the camera equipment and microphones and other stuff that I use to make my videos on YouTube. So I want to do a real quick update. Then I have two upgrades that I'm doing to my pool table area today. One is I'm going to install these foam sound dampening things on the ceiling. The second is I've got a new flooring tile, these interlocking tiles, and I've got the kind that has a kind of a carpet surface to it. So I'm going to go through my gear real quickly. I don't want to go into great detail. I'm going to go fast. Just give you an overview, and then I will do a hyper speed video where I install the ceiling tiles and the floor tiles, so you can see what that looks like when it's done. All right, so what do I have for camera gear? The first camera that I want to mention is the one that you're looking at right now. That's a Logitech Brio. Now, it's a really good quality camera, and it's a 4K camera, but if you notice, there's a little piece of plastic that I've got taped to the front of it. What the heck is going on there? That's to help the camera focus at longer distance. This is a webcam. If you think about it, webcams are meant to focus on you when you're sitting in front of your computer 3 feet from the camera. So some of them don't focus very well on things that are farther away. So I don't recommend the Logitech Brio to take this camera angle of your pool table, because even with that add-on lens that I DIY'd, the focus gets soft farther when you get to this end of the table. So at some point I'm going to want to upgrade that camera. When you're looking for a camera to take a video camera for your pool table, you need to make an important decision before you start looking at camera models. Do you want a webcam, or do you want a regular dedicated video camera? So a webcam is going to be smaller and lighter, won't need any power. It just has a single cable that plugs into a USB port on your computer. That's it, you're done. I mentioned the alternative is a regular video camera. We're talking about a handheld camera that requires power, either battery or AC. It has a flip-out LCD screen and all the controls. There's all kinds of things you can do there. I also have an overhead camera right here, and I'll show you. While I'm talking, you'll see a close-up of that camera and the overhead view of the table. That is a Nexigo N980p. That has either a 100 or a 110 degree field of view. So that, if you want a camera that, and again, that's a webcam. If you want a camera that looks straight down on your table, you're going to need a wider field of view. I do not recommend GoPros. I have a GoPro as well that I sometimes use when I want to show you the field of view of a pool shot that I'm shooting. These are terrible for over the top. They have a wide angle, but they pin cushion the corners. So this webcam does not pin cushion the corners. You get a pretty rectangular pool table. And it's a webcam, so you just have to get a long extension cable. You can imagine the camera's here, and I have a cable that runs along the ceiling and down the wall to my computer. So you're going to need a 20-foot extension cable, USB extension cable for both cameras. And I'll mention too, you probably don't want a 4K camera. You might think you do. Oh, I want real good quality. The 1080p is very good quality. The problem with the 4K is you're going to need a longer cable. You're going to need a really expensive cable, like a $100 cable. It's going to have to be powered. It's going to have electrical power to boost the 4K signal to get all the way over to your computer. So I don't recommend 4K. One of the upgrades that I made recently, just today, is right next to my overhead camera, there's a microphone. In the past, I've been using this DJI wireless. The DJI wireless is a little base unit, then a mobile. So, and this transmits to this. So this plugs into your computer, and this has a little magnet on it. So you can clip it on your shirt. It's got a little clip, or you can do it concealed. You put it inside your shirt with a magnet. And I've used that pretty well, but I've had some issues with the sound quality with it. Additionally, I don't like it when I'm playing pool. So I often want to use this when I'm actually going around the table shooting shots. It just, you can feel it under your shirt. It's just uncomfortable. I just don't like it. I like the overhead microphone because I don't have to think about it. I can walk anywhere I want the microphone will pick me up. The sound quality that you're hearing right now is through this microphone. And it's not the best. I'm working on the settings. I think I can get it a little better. And I think it's a little echoey. And once I get these installed on the ceiling, I'm hoping that'll improve. So we'll see. But that's called an F-Deuce, F-D-U-C-E. And I found that at Amazon. It's like $35. And it's very similar to my other microphone over here, which I'm going to show you right now. When I'm sitting at my computer and you see the selfie camera, when I'm doing my Rack of the Week videos, things like that, I have a Logitech Brio 300. So it's an inexpensive webcam. It's a little round thing that just hangs on your monitor, which is what all webcams do. And I have a Shure MV7 microphone. And I have a number of filters set up in my software to adjust the sound on that to get some good sound quality on that. Then over to the side is OBS software. That is very common and it's free, believe it or not. Use that to combine all your video and audio inputs and images and anything under the sun. At my pool table, I've got a perimeter light system, and that's the brand name. It's called Perimeter Lighting System. You can get a discount with discount code SSOP. And I also have a video where I showed the installation of this light, and then before and after did a lumens test on the table and everything. Also on the ceiling over here, there's a little computer on top of my light and a projector. That's the Illuminated Cueing Arts Training System, ICATS for short. I'll put the website up for that. SSOP is the discount code for that as well. You can get a little discount. Over here, you see some tripods. So I've got a mini tripod. You can find these on Amazon for like 10, 12 bucks. It extends. So whenever I want to do shots around the pool table, I can, you can rotate this and do horizontal and vertical. So that's for your phone. You just put your phone in there. I record a lot of videos on my phone. The phone's just, take really good video nowadays, and even the audio is not bad. So I'll often use that. Sometimes I'll put my phone in this one. I can get it up higher. I have an SLR. So this camera here, I can also plug into my computer. I also have a power cord that plugs into the battery socket here to plug into an electrical outlet. The next thing I want to do first is install these ceiling tiles. Okay, let's get to work. Just from walking on this in the first few minutes in my socks, pretty comfortable.